Hello everyone, welcome to Poker Night 2. I am Brogan with Gamespresso. And yes, tonight we are doing Omaha at Omaha. Yes, I live in Omaha, and there is a poker style, as opposed to Texas Hold'em, there's Omaha Hold'em. What is that? Well, you're gonna get to see. The game actually has an explanation for it, so let's see what we got here. Anyway, this is basically just a poker game, except the characters you play with are awesome.
Good luck, human.
It's an establishment run by monkeys. Place must smell bad. There's blood on there. Oh. I'm sure I'll be fine. This ain't a horror game, you know? What is this, platform 9 3/4? Let's go. Oh, pizza. Oh, I want some. Who is that? Oh.
Good game. Let's do it again sometime. Oh, hey, it's you. Alright. Come on, I'll lead you in. The name's Samson. Brock Samson.
Hi, Brock. It's me, Dean.
This friggin' place is like a maze.
Ah, Mr. Samson, I'd lost track of you for a moment. And you've brought the player! Splendid! On behalf of everyone at the inventory, I cannot begin to express our unbridled elation to see you return for another night of high-stakes poker.
Yeah. Speaking of high stakes, things may have gotten stabby over in the mumbly peg room.
Mr. Samson, I once again remind you that the inventory is not your personal abattoir.
Yeah, send the cleaning bill to Venture Industries.
That's what you said the last time.
I was just thinking to say that, but he beat me to it.
As always, I am Commodore Reginald Van Winslow, retired. And I will be your host for tonight's perilous voyage on the seas of chance.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, Reggie, these new chairs are great. It's like my keister is being held aloft by the wings of tiny velvet angels.
Let me try, Sam.
I'm afraid there's no room at the table for your +1, Sam.
That's okay. Max will make his own fine.
Come out with your arms akimbo, Mendoza!
I'm sure he will.
When do we get this clam bake on the road?
In a few minutes. We're still waiting for
Hello, future losers!
Oh boy.
our remaining contestants.
But seriously, whose HDMI port do I have to kiss to get a drink around here?
They're as annoyed with him as I am.
Ooh, I really love what you've done with the place. Very, Boardwalk Empire meets Silence of the Lambs.
As I was saying, your
Can we
set of...
get going? Steve and I have a tea time at Spyglass.
I suppose we should. I'd hoped our final contestant would be here by now, but it appears that we'll be one short tonight.
Destructible environments in a poker game? Bet you weren't expecting that.
Deal me in.
Not Bruce Campbell, by the way. Pretty good imitator, though.
The buy-in, please. And now for your bounty challenge opportunity. Mr. Samson, the orb, please. To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
So I have played this a bit on the console.
I call.
Call.
I call.
I call.
So I have played this game a lot on the consoles, like I've beaten it all the way through. But this is the PC version. Let's see. Yeah, I'll stay in with that. So this isn't going to be a long series, this is just going to be me kicking back, playing a little bit of poker. With 4 awesome characters. Well, 5. 6. 7? Depends on if you count Sir Reginald, whatever, Moxie, and... You do count GLaDOS. You gotta count GLaDOS.
Check or bet? Check. Bet. Check. Bet. I'll bet.
I can stay in for that.
Oh no! How am I gonna call a big bad bet like that? Oh, I know. With these.
I fold.
You're on, I got a 2-pair.
Sure, why not?
Ooh, I got an even better 2-pair. Yeah, let's race a little bit.
Not bad. Not really good, but not bad.
Let's raise.
Ah!
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in for that.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay, I got a full house now. I do, right? Yeah, I do. So, in Omaha, the catch is that instead of, like, in Texas Hold'em you have 2 cards in your hand, and in Omaha Hold'em you have 4. But you have
All
to...
this waiting is getting me a mite twitchy.
Give me just a sec, Brock. I'm explaining to the audience. So in Omaha Hold'em, you have to use 3 cards from the main... From... I forget what it's called, but 3 of the cards that everyone else uses, and 2 of the cards from your hand. But you can't use more than 3 in the main one, and less than 2 in your hand. So I have to use 2 in my hand, so I'm using Jack and Ace. And the game does this automatically, by the way.
So, what did Orpheus have to say about Wendy?
There isn't any Wendy.
I knew it! She's really a man, isn't she?
No, jerkwad, she's a book.
Okay.
First hand of the
that's a
night,
new
I'm already
one.
going all
But at
in.
least she's not a cake. Great day in the
Really?
morning.
Oh,
Ooh! I scared him off.
The player takes the pot.
You bet I do.
So anyway, according to that Orpheus bozo, Wendy's actually something called the Nasi Menorson.
Nakamura, what?
Nasi Menorson, an ancient book of prehistoric spells used to trap, imprison, and destroy demons. It's like the bizarro version of that evil Necronomicon I keep running into.
okay, it's a book used by the good guys to kick the crap out of demons. I get that, but how did a book turn into your fiancé?
Well, near as Orpheus can tell, some demon tried to destroy it, so it used one of its own spells to hide itself in the form of a human.
Wendy.
It
That
gets
didn't turn
better.
out as
Orpheus
good as I
also
hoped.
thinks that Wendy was drawn to me because of my reputation as a studly demon-killing guy. So it turns out that the girl of my normal life dreams only wants me because she needs a damn hero to protect her from the demons. Some joke, huh?
That's funny thinking of Orpheus solving Ash's problems. Nice crossover
Now
there.
what?
Tomorrow, Orpheus is gonna send me out on some sort of quest to get ingredients for a spell that'll hide Wendy from the demons.
Ah, this hand did not
After that,
go
I
well.
just
I
don't
just
know,
lost
man.
like $1,400. That's one of the things I like about this game. You can just like lose ludicrous amounts of money and just be like,
Folding.
whatever.
But you could have lost so much money.
Have some cheese, right?
There's an achievement if you manage to get
Ah,
a million total. Like over your career. It keeps track
Ash
of that.
has a pair of 7s. Mr. Sampson has a straight. Mr. Sampson wins the pot.
There's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
And GLaDOS is the dealer. How perfect is that? I wonder who the dealer was in the first one. I have it, but I haven't played
Yeah,
it
I'm
yet.
in.
Max would love these last few hands. But then again, Max also loves poking himself in the eye with a stick.
Hey, Sam, I think I've hit brain.
Max and Sam are awesome. You know, I haven't actually played any of their games or know anything about them.
Jackaroonie!
I think I might be interested now after playing this a lot.
Check.
So I got nothing on Max and Sam.
Check.
I have
Let's
seen
prime the
season
pump.
1 of Venture Brothers. I played both. I played Borderlands 1 and 2, and I've seen Evil Dead 1 and Army of Darkness. Anyway, this hand isn't working out for me, so
A pussy says what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not this time.
You want to say that? Okay, I don't want to mess with Brock.
I fall!
Ash grabs the pot.
That was easy. Too easy.
Okay, got a pair of 7s. But I tire of this default arena.
Nope.
You can change that. Oop, I went to the wrong one. Come on. There we go. Come on. So as you keep playing the game, you unlock more tokens, and that you can buy different settings for the arena you play in. Like, you can change what the chips look like to each of the different characters. You can change the decks. Let's go with that one. Nope. And you can change the felts. See, I'm just a few points shy of unlocking the felt portal, or the portal felt. But I'm close, I'll get there. Yeah, I might get here while during this. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that. And bam, it's all changed.
Call.
Call!
Excuse me, I have to take this.
You have a phone call?
Someone appears to be exploding back at the lab.
You know, I've met a lot of robots, but I don't think I've ever come across one with trans-dimensional cell phone coverage.
Yeah, well, that's the least of Robot Girl's secrets.
We're not talking crying game secrets, are we?
Not even close. Way I hear it, when GLaDOS was plugged in, she went cuckoo bananas and wiped out the scientists that created her.
You'd be amazed how many robots do that.
Yeah,
And
as
now
they're
she
wont
haunts
to
the
do.
lifeless labs of Aperture Science, performing inhuman experiments on anyone unlucky enough to fall into her mechanical
Sometimes the game will actually pause for them to do the
So
dialogue.
hot!
False alarm, everyone. The explosions turned out to be implosions, which are much easier to contain. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Nada.
No.
In case you didn't notice, Claptrap has a crush on GLaDOS. It's kind of this.
Bold. It's all the same to me.
It's like a fan shipping, except it happened. Pair of 7s. Yeah, I'll stay in for that.
And I'm out.
That
I'll
didn't work.
check.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. 3 of a kind. Well, let's see if how much money I can milk out of Ash. I don't want to scare him off, but
I'm cutting off this hand before it tries to kill me.
yep, I thought he'd do that.
The player takes the pot.
Well, I'm doing well so far. This is just one of those games that you can play for hours and hours and hours. And you can also play it while doing other tasks. Oh yeah, I was gonna explain Omaha. So, like I said, Omaha, you're dealt 4 cards, 5 community cards face up. And so this is the backstory to it. So, it was created by a casino down in Eau Claire, which I believe is in, like, Washington or Wisconsin or something. And which at the time was overrun by tourists from Nebraska, for some reason. Texas Hold'em was deemed un-American due to multiple secession threats from prominent Texans of the day. And so I actually did Google that to find out the full story. So when I Googled that, Google basically said, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. So I have no idea if that's true or not, but it at least sounds interesting. And what you can also do is you can order drinks for everyone. And Moxie from Borderlands will go get them all the drinks. In fact, I'll get my own too. I have a little bit of Mountain Dew here, which I dropped.
This isn't a staring contest, Junior. Get on with it.
Fine, fine. They will respond if you stop playing.
You can't win if you don't play. In.
I call.
Call. Checo.
You know, I kind of thought your partner'd be playing tonight.
Max used to be a tournament regular, but he's got what the psychologists call crippling impulse control issues.
So that's what they call it.
Gambling.
Not in the slightest. But that didn't matter because he kept winning.
I probably shouldn't have
What's
stayed
the
in for
problem?
that.
Well, the inventory banned him because, well,
Max kept eating the poker chips.
Well, sounds like a personal
There
problem.
you are.
Is that chip the same design as the rest?
I'll check that.
No, it's not. I wouldn't expect it to. Well, I've got a pair of
check.
2s and a king high. That's wonderful. But hey, at least I don't have to bet any
The
more than
player
that.
has a pair of 2s,
It's pathetic, I know.
and
Yeah.
Ash has two
Pair of jacks.
pair.
Oh, okay,
Mr.
no, he's got
Williams
2 pair.
wins the pot.
Okay, yeah. At least I didn't spend a ludicrous amount of money to stay in.
600 and 1200.
Anyway, because of playing this game, I've been playing a lot more Omaha, well, I don't play poker in real life, but I think I've been getting more interested in poker as a whole. Claptrap? Wonderful.
Calling.
Yeah, I'm in.
call.
So as you can see, they all now have their own drinks. And so what the drinks do is that it makes their poker face kind of go away, and their reactions to their hands are a lot more obvious. Makes things a little easier when you can tell what they have based on how they respond when they're drunk.
Oh,
It's a legit strategy.
Betting.
Call.
I fold.
I'm one card away from a straight, but wishful thinking.
A judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you.
And then there's backhanded compliments. Well, if you call it that.
Check.
That would have done it, wouldn't it?
Check.
Yeah, that would have been a straight. Oh well.
Check, please.
It's a good thing I can look at the hand I
Check.
folded on. That way I can be tormented.
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of 10s. And Mr. Williams has a pair of 4s. Claptrap wins.
That was like taking candy from a baby. What's on Pandora is really hard, because they're all armed to the teeth that they don't have yet.
Anyway, I have seen Venture Brothers Season 1. I've played Borderlands 1, most of Borderlands 2. I already said all this. Oh, God.
What's going on with the toaster?
His audio output is caught in a loop. It happens sometimes with low-cost sound cards.
Should I do anything?
A swift blow to the head.
Oh, great, you made it
Although
worse.
probably wouldn't help either.
Aw, jeez.
Boobies! What did I miss?
I call.
Old
Well.
cards like these should be buried in a hole and never spoken of again.
What's interesting about that is that I often play this while I'm just doing other tasks, watching videos or whatever. And so sometimes I know it defeats the entire purpose, but sometimes I would just turn off the voice dialogue just to play poker, and with subtitles on. It turns out that that is not voices, that is sound effects as far as the settings of the game are concerned. So if you turn off the voice, it's weird. Sometimes the talking will continue, specifically some of Claptrap stuff.
I'll check.
Jack?
It's interesting that what it classifies as sound effects and what it classes as voices. I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, I have a
tough
pair of
decision,
faces, so
alright.
I'm gonna stay in for that.
Oh.
So, does anyone have any fives? I'll raise that.
Raise.
All in.
Yeah, I will.
Eche, Oozer's Lay.
Let's see. Okay, I got a 2-pair.
Jackaroonie.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Mr. Trap has 2 pair. The
Ha!
player has 2 pair. And Ash has 2 pair. On the side pot, the player wins the hand. And on the main
Yeah.
pot, the player wins with the higher pairs.
Congratulations, you didn't screw the pooch.
And I eliminated Ash.
By that?
Ashley Williams has been eliminated.
Well then, guess it's time to slam down a few beers and dream up an excuse for losing all that money.
I always like to eliminate Ash first if I can. I didn't do that on purpose, that was just a coincidence, but eliminating Ash means, well, he's the player that's the most unpredictable and has the biggest bluffs. So he's the one that's always raising and everything. Sam's the most cautious. I'm not really sure how to classify Brock and
Looks
Claptrap.
like I'm folding. I can't.
Yeah, see, Sam always folds. He's very cautious like that.
I'll raise.
Carry the 3. Call.
Yeah, I can make that. And see, now here's another thing about Omaha Poker.
All in.
Sure.
Big mistake, Junior.
Here's another thing about Omaha Poker, is that again, if you have 3 cards in your hand
I
to
wouldn't
make
wanna be in your shoes
a
right
flush,
now, 'cause
you can
they
only use
stink.
2. So I really only
Like your
have
hand.
4 spades.
Get it? It's a joke.
The other thing is that some people, well, even though in a competitive environment, Texas Hold'em might make a bit more sense, might be a little even easier. Sorry. Even though Texas Hold'em is a lot easier, Omaha Hold'em is harder because it's harder.
Hey, Sophie, any chance you can make a choice before my butt cheeks fall asleep?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm talking to the audience. Fine. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, he's not sure.
Hold.
He chose the smart route. Well, yes!
Kill it with fire.
Sap has, True Pair, and our silent friend has.
I'm actually doing well on
The
this
player
one.
wins with the higher pairs.
What's this emotion I'm feeling? It's like I wish I had those cards, but I also hate you for having them.
That's envy, you emotionally stunted rhomboid.
And now I'm learning arousal.
The robot from Pandora is out of chips.
I might as well say it now. I've always loved you, baby.
Were I outfitted with a dry heave subroutine, I'd activate it now.
Those are butterflies in your stomach. It must be love.
I hope you're not trying to impress anyone with all these showdowns.
Let's change up the felt one more time.
Not much of a drinker, are you, Sam?
Oh, I drink all the time. Milk, water, Benang, fountains of youth.
Let's go all one felt. Let's go all Venture Brothers.
Magical elixirs.
Corn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
What's this do?
Facepalm.
Don't touch that, it's Doc Ray.
Ooh.
This is a bad idea,
That's a new
pirate
ring.
boy.
Bad idea or no? The player's deployment of the Venture Brothers table unlocks legally requires us to decorate the inventory with thematically appropriate props and filigree.
Oh, props hell. Some of this stuff is straight out of Doc's lab.
Here at the inventory, we pride ourselves on a high degree of ow! Verisimilitude.
I was gonna say authenticity, but whatever. But yeah, if you deploy all of the unlocks for one series, they all change the entire inventory to reflect that. And some of the characters even change their costumes. The downside is that often, like half of the different cards have like
Max,
really
check
tough
on the
to
mic, will
see.
ya?
Don't walk into the light.
Have very tough to see. I forgot what it's called, like spades, diamonds, and so on. Wow, that word just escapes me right now. So many words escape me. Oh, good, I got a 2-pair.
Checo.
Very low one, but I got it.
Check.
I'm gonna raise.
Welcome to the party, kid.
Fold.
Yeah, you're out.
The player takes the pot.
The monarch demands this table be modeled after his glorious visage. Well, no chance of a flush. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When it comes to all the, when it comes to Omaha Poker, there's a better chance of getting really high
I'm all in.
hands. Like the
Great
the
day in the
possibility
morning.
of like flushes, high flushes, and all of like even up to all the way royal flush. The possibilities of
The
seeing
look in
those
your eyes
hands.
says I've got you by the balls. And I'm not gentle.
The possibility of seeing all those higher hands is way increased with Omaha. So that way it's more fun, like, to watch, you know? But on the other hand, it's also more dangerous because there could be a much higher hand in waiting and you wouldn't really suspect it.
Nice.
We both have pair of 9s? Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh, come on.
Come
Come on.
come on, come on.
Booyah!
Brock Samson has
Full
3
house.
of a kind.
Oh, no,
and
3 of a
you
kind.
have 2 pair.
Cut
Brock
that.
wins the hand.
It's about frickin' time.
I still got 71,000.
Blinds to
I'm still
800
very much
and
winning,
1,600.
which is really uncommon for me, to be perfectly honest. I might get that orb after all. Let's see. If I'm smart about this.
I'll stay in, cause I'm crazy.
I'll check.
I'm gonna bet.
Question. Is it a riddle? I hate riddles. And clowns.
How much money you're
Are
gonna
you some
take
sort
from
of
me?
super evolved dog that walks and talks like a man, or a freakishly disfigured man that looks like a dog?
I don't really know. Max, what am I?
Well, duh, you're a doof, Sam.
Ah, damn it, I'll end.
Ah, I knew he'd do that.
Great day in the morning.
Do I give him more money? I vote no.
Folding suits you. Do more of it.
Brock steals the pot.
Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling.
Brock's gaining the money back. Okay, good.
Right.
Just remember, it's only a game. Nope.
No.
Brock steals the blinds.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it?
I had the big blind on that one. Anyway, I don't plan on this being like a series. This is just kind of an
I was the kind
occasional
guy who
thing.
used words like
This
Jake.
may even be a one-off.
This is the kind of moment I'd use it.
Let's see.
Right.
Got a good chance of getting a flush with the hearts. So let's see where this goes. Of course not. I do have a 2-pair though, so that's good.
Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track.
Ah, go.
See, at this point I'm just reeling him in.
You know, Brock, you remind
Okay.
me of someone.
I have a full
I get
house
that a
now.
lot. People say I talk like some guy they saw on television. Oh, man.
Yes!
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
You got it,
Wow.
baby.
I really thought you'd fold there. Oh!
Oh, the look on his face when he found out. Yep, you're gone, son.
You freaking kidding me?
Brock has a straight. The player has a full house. The player wins.
Nice job keeping victory squarely in the jaw of victory.
Laugh it up while you can, fuzzball. Mother puss bucket!
Brock Samson
Yes.
has been eliminated.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go blot this evening out of my head with a bucket of Milwaukee's finest.
And I'm going to enjoy a little more dew. All right. Get your feet off the table.
Great. How am I going to make small talk with a mute?
And he doesn't have a lot of money already.
Check.
Ever the cautious one, too. Okay, I've got a 2-pair, so
Check.
this is looking good for me. Let's not scare him off too much. Let's see if I can reel him in.
Not bad. Not really good, but not bad. I call.
Ah, he does.
That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures.
He's happy.
All the heck in. Go ahead, call it. I'm just a goofy talking dog. What would I know about combinatorial game theory, multivariant conditional probabilities, or Aleph numbers?
I could kill him. I could kill him right here if I got it. YOLO! Shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Sam has 2-pair. and
Ah, he
the
just
other
ran off
friend
with a lot of my
has
money.
2-pair. Sam wins with the higher pairs.
that's a
Making-
relief. One more losing hand and I would have been forced to tag in Max.
Aww.
Call.
He has a much higher chance of survival now. Pair of jacks and a king high. That's what I got.
There's a fine line between brilliance and stupidity. I'm pretty sure we're all straddling it like a Lithuanian lap dancer. Check. I bet.
No.
Sam takes the pot.
Sam doesn't usually bluff.
More chips for me? I don't know what to say.
Pride your booty, Sam.
At
The girl who's hard to
the
get?
blinds will now be 1,000 and 2,000.
I'm gonna get you, Mcgruff.
What to do? What to do? What to do? I call that a puny pile of chips. Have some more.
Yeah, no.
Sam makes off with the blinds.
The next time you play, you might want to have better cards.
Sam's also the nicest of them.
I project a 0.05% chance that this tournament
Yeah.
will end in bloodshed.
I'm staying in for that.
Luckily, I don't have any blood.
A pair of kings or a pair of nines, but not a two pair.
This is what the French call la bête royale.
Yes. Let's see if I can really scare him off. This is a bluff, sort of.
Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track. Fold.
Yes!
The player takes the pot.
Good! Knocked him down a peg. I didn't think he was willing to risk it all on that one. Yeah, I can do that.
Check.
I was considering folding. I'm like, not worth it. But this may be the hand that kills him.
Checorema.
I got a two pair, that's good. Small bet. False sense of security.
I'll call.
Yep, reel him in. Come on, reel him in.
Fudge. All in.
Your funeral.
Yow. Tough call. Well, you know what they say. When fate closes a door, luck opens a window. And karma deactivates the alarm system.
Huh. I got this. Come on.
Sam has two pair, and the player has true
Yes!
pair. The
I won
player
it all!
wins with the higher pairs. You know what they say.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Unlucky in love. Oh wait, that's a bad thing, isn't it?
So I unlocked Brock's mysterious orb of mystical power. And so what this also does is it unlocks unlockables in Borderlands and Team Fortress 2. I think when it first came out, it like depended on the system. Like, you know, each of the systems had their own game unlockables. But yeah. So I've now unlocked some DLC for Borderlands and Team Fortress 2. I mean, pretty cool, right? And so I unlocked other stuff with all the other stuff. Like, there's Sam's banjo, there's the Necronomicon, and there's Claptrap's Spike VGA Award Best Character of the Year trophy, which is just hilarious. And the last one is some part from GLaDOS. And yeah, as you can see, I have not I have not made the smartest moves always, but I did in this one. Yeah. And so let's see, I may have enough to unlock all the portal ones now. Let's see. Not quite. But I'm close. Progress is progress, right? Alright guys, thank you very much for watching Poker Night 2. I'll see you guys next time. I may do another one of these sometime if the response to this is positive enough. Or if it turns out well. I don't know. I don't intend this to be a long-running series since it's like it doesn't really end. Just every now and then, if I want to sit down and play a game of poker. Alright guys, see you guys next time on Poker Night 2.